High in the mountains of Central Asia, the elusive snow leopard moves like a ghost among the cliffs.
In this vertical world, agility is its greatest weapon. Blending perfectly into the terrain, it closes the distance without a sound.
With explosive precision, the Phantom of the Mountains secures its rare prize. The Komodo dragon, the largest living lizard, moves with deliberate and powerful grace. Patient and silent, the Komodo waits for the perfect moment to strike. In an eruption of force, it attacks with devastating precision. A relic of ancient worlds, the Komodo remains an apex ruler of its rugged domain. Yet even this giant faces a shrinking habitat and an uncertain future. Deep within Sumatra's dark rainforests lives the rarest tiger on Earth. Agile and elusive, it moves like a shadow through emerald jungles.
6. Deep within the Indonesian archipelago lies a prehistoric realm where the largest lizard on Earth reigns supreme.
Every ear twitch captures even the faintest hint of movement. When the moment comes, the forest's ghost becomes pure, unstoppable force.
Beneath its power lies a tender devotion, a mother protecting her only young.
But their world is disappearing, fractured by the spread of human activity. In Earth's coldest wilderness, survival demands extraordinary resilience.
Here, emperor penguins withstand brutal winds by uniting in tightly packed colonies.
Despite their comical stride, each step carries remarkable resolve.
Beneath the ice, they transform, racing through the depths with astonishing agility.
Swift and graceful, they hunt with precision unmatched by any other bird.
Throughout winter's darkest hours, fathers protect their fragile eggs with unwavering patience.
At last, new life emerges.
But as their world melts, the future of this resilient species grows ever more fragile.
In the shadowed mountains of Vietnam and Laos, a creature so rare it's been called the Asian unicorn still walks unseen.
For decades, the Saola existed only as legend, hidden in one of Earth's most secretive forests.
When it finally appears, it is almost unreal, quiet, delicate, and utterly elusive. Its long, twin horns are not for display. They are tools of survival in a world of tangled vines.
A gentle browser, it feeds on soft leaves by hidden streams, leaving barely a trace behind.
Every movement is measured. The Saola survives by avoiding notice. Under night's cover, it travels the ridgelines, an echo of wilderness nearly lost.
But snares and habitat loss threaten this phantom of the mountains before we truly know it.
On Madagascar, night reveals a stranger kind of primate, one that hunts like a woodpecker. The aye-aye moves with nervous grace, guided by ears tuned to what we cannot hear.
It taps the wood again and again, listening for the hollow chambers of hidden larvae.
Then comes its signature tool, an impossibly thin finger that reaches where no other primate can. With surgical precision, it extracts its prize, turning trees into a private hunting ground.
In the canopy, it travels like a shadow, swift, silent, and solitary. Yet in rare, quiet moments, a tenderness emerges beneath its eerie silhouette. Misunderstood and feared, the Aye Aye is pushed ever deeper into the night. On isolated islands of New Zealand, a parrot has abandoned flight for an extraordinary life on the ground.
The kakapo is the world's heaviest parrot, and the only one that cannot fly.
It feeds at night, quietly harvesting forest fruits in a rhythm older than memory.
In breeding season, males gather on ridges to perform one of nature's strangest concerts. His booming call travels for kilometers, a bass note meant to summon females across the dark.
If she is intrigued, she will cross the forest in silence to find him.
Deep in burrows, mothers raise chicks with devoted patience.
On these remote islands, a reptile survives from a world long vanished, the tuatara, a living fossil of the dinosaur age.
Though it looks like a lizard, the tuatara belongs to an ancient lineage all its own.
Hidden on its crown is a vestige of a third eye, an adaptation tuned to the rhythms of sun and season. In the dark, it waits with prehistoric stillness, a hunter that trusts time more than speed.
Its bite is slow but powerful, driven by one of the most primitive skull designs still alive.
Here, it lives beside seabirds, sometimes neighbor, sometimes predator.
With a metabolism built for chill nights, the tuatara can live more than a century.
Protected by careful stewardship, this relic endures, one heartbeat closer to the deep past of Earth.
On the Galapagos, a reptile has done the impossible, becoming the only sea-foraging lizard on Earth.
Marine iguanas warm themselves on volcanic stone, gathering heat for a dive into the cold sea. Special glands expel excess salt, an essential trick for a life fed by the ocean.
With tail like an oar, it glides beneath the waves to graze on marine algae.
It feeds where few reptiles dare, turning underwater gardens into its pantry.
Returning to land, it shivers to raise its temperature back to life.
In breeding season, males stake out lava thrones, battling in slow ritual for territory.
But warming seas can erase their algae fields, testing the limits of their ocean gamble. In India's quiet rivers lives one of the world's most specialized crocodilians, the gharial.
Its slender jaws are built not for brute force, but for fish, fast, precise, and lethal. Males carry a strange growth called agara, used to amplify calls and impress rivals.
With a flick of its body, it hunts like a river torpedo. Needle teeth trap slippery prey, then the river provides the rest.
On land, they are clumsy, but in water, they are unmatched specialists.
Each year, females lay their eggs in soft sand, trusting the river's edge to protect them.
But the rivers are changing fast, and with them, the gharial's fragile future.
In Madagascar's nocturnal forest, camouflage reaches an astonishing extreme.
The satanic leaf-tailed gecko is so perfectly disguised it can vanish in plain sight.
Its body mimics decay, every edge, every shadow shaped to resemble a fallen leaf. Even its eyes are adapted for stealth, scanning for prey without a single movement.
It hunts by stillness, letting prey come close to its living disguise.
A sudden blur, then silence returns.
When danger passes, it becomes part of the tree once more.
But as forests thin, even perfect camouflage may not be enough.
In Asia's deep forests, a serpent reigns with intelligence as much as venom, the king cobra.
The longest venomous snake on Earth moves with quiet confidence.
When threatened, it lifts itself high, hood flared, a warning few animals ignore.
It hunts by scent, searching not for rodents, but for other snakes.
True to its name, the king cobra is a specialist predator of its own kind.
Uniquely among snakes, females build nests, then guard their eggs with fierce devotion.
Yet every cleared tree narrows the kingdom of this remarkable reptile.